Okay, hello. Long time no see. We're just gonna get right into this. So go ahead, and I might actually start right in the middle of my mat for now. But go ahead and start at the beginning, or the beginning. There's the new boy. The front of your mat, there we go. Feet hip width apart. And just kind of ground into your feet here. Get a feel for your stance, your grounding. And just stay soft through the knees, lifting up through the spine. Go ahead and turn the palms forward. Shoulders relax. If it helps to place the shoulders correctly into a more relaxed, open-chested position, so to speak, reach those shoulders up toward the ears. Reach the shoulder blades back, and then slide the shoulder blades down away from the ears, okay? Chin parallel to the ground. And then just right away here, begin to tune into the breath. And feel free to close the eyes here if you'd like, if there is no dizziness that occurs. Notice if the jaw is relaxed, you might part the teeth if they're clenched. You might even allow the mouth to just hang open if that's comfortable for you. And if the allergy season hasn't kind of taken hold of you, you might begin to breathe, taking those inhales through the nose and out the nose or out the mouth. And as you go, start to slow down the breath if that suits your frame to do so. Taking a nice long inhale, and maybe even a little bit longer of an exhale. Today we might just focus here on lengthening the spine, twisting the spine, flexing and extending the spine, just some basic, real basic movements that you can most of all even do seated in a chair, if that's better for you. Continuing to tune into the breath. And we might also do a couple standing positions to open up and to strengthen, to loosen up the hips. And then taking one more inhale, I'm going to cough here, so excuse me ahead of time. We'll take another inhale through the nose. And you might sigh out your exhale as you blink open the eyes if they were closed. Again, be nice and soft and relaxed in the knees. And then when you're ready, next inhale, we're going to inhale, lengthen those arms up and overhead. And then exhale, lower down. Inhaling all the way up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up and lifting up and out of the hips to stretch the spine upward, and then exhale, lower. Inhaling, up, reach. And exhale. One more time, just like that, feet grounded. Inhale up and lift up and out of the hips. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhaling, come up, and then exhale, we're going to side bend to whatever side works for you. It's confusing sometimes if you're facing the video, it might look different. Inhale back to center when you're ready, and then exhale to that opposite side. Side bend here. Next inhale back to center, and then exhale, arms can come out and down. And of course now begins a dry throat kind of feeling. So sorry, I might be coughing a little bit. Grass pollen is high here. It might be there too, wherever you are. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, side bend one direction. Inhale, straight back to the center. And then exhale over to the other side. Inhale, center. And exhale, lower the arms down. Maybe your shoulders are a little tired already. Roll the shoulders here. Breathing as you roll, keeping that jaw nice and loose. And then switch directions if you haven't already. Good, and then just go ahead and bend the knees kind of back and forth just to move that knee joint around a little bit. And even getting into the ankle joint here as we bend. Even that ankle joint gets a little bit more lubricated as we move it. Good, and then stand back upright. Add some twist here when you're ready. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, we're going to twist to one side. And then reach those hips back toward the front. Relax the shoulders. Keep breathing. And then on your next inhale, inhale back to center, lifting the arms, and then exhale, twist to the other side. Reach those hips back toward the front and relax the shoulders. Breathe, jaw relaxed. Next inhale, lift the arms back to center and exhale to heart center. Good, reaching those shoulders down and away from the ears. You might actively press the palms together here if you'd like to. Couple breaths. Jaw relaxed. One more inhale. And exhale, release, shake out the arms, shake out the hands, wiggle the fingers. Maybe roll the wrists a little bit. Maybe bend the knees again. Good, we're gonna do one more twist. So when you're ready, standing up nice and tall. And inhale, arms come up. Exhale, twist another direction or one direction. Inhale back to center right away. As you exhale, twist the other direction. Inhale back to center. And exhale, arms out and down. Very good. Very good. You're thinking, how can you say very good? You can't even see me. It just comes out of my mouth naturally. Okay, I'm keeping my feet hip width apart. Go ahead and bend the knees enough where you can kind of gently rest your palms or fingertips on the fronts of your knees. And we're gonna do a standing cat and cow here. So when you're ready, we're gonna inhale, open up the front body, or the chest kind of reaches forward. The bum kind of reaches toward the back of the head. The back of the head might reach toward the bum. One more inhale. And then exhale, curve the spine to cat. So you're tucking the tailbone. You might gently tuck the chin. Couple breaths here. When you're ready, inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhaling to cow. And exhale to cat. And then very slowly just kind of roll back up to a standing position. Very good. And then if you're not already, go ahead and come to the front of your mat. Planting the feet, again, hip width apart. We're going to do a few half sun salutations here. So grounding through the feet. When you're ready, inhaling, arms come all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. And let's stay in this forward fold for a couple breaths. So allow the neck to relax here. Knees do not have to be straight. You can bend them if that feels better, especially for your lower back. Jaw relaxed. On your next inhale, lift to that halfway lift. So we're flattening out the back as we reach the crown of the head forward, reaching the shoulder blades back toward the hips. One more inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. You lead with the chest. And exhale to heart center. Okay, so we're going to do that a few more times. And I'm going to face this way. But you can stay at the front of your mats. When you're ready, inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold with that flat back. Relax the neck, and then inhale, halfway lift. Crown of the head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, leading with the chest, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale to heart center. One more time. Inhaling, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale to heart center, and let's come into chair pose. So bending the knees, hinging forward at the waist here, but keeping the spine long so we're not curving the spine forward, we're not sticking the butt out and overarching the back. So spine is long, shoulders are still relaxed, knees are tracking with the feet, the toes. Again, excuse me there. Feel the grounding of the feet. Jaw relaxed as you breathe. Next, inhale, extend everything up. Exhale, arms out and down. Very good. Alrighty. So y'all are probably still at the very front of your mat. Feet hip width apart. We're going to bend the knees slightly. Go ahead and rest the hands on the hips. For now. Shoulders relaxed. Shift most of that weight over to that right foot. When you're ready, pick up the left foot. We're going to step that all the way back into our crescent lunge. So that back or left foot, those toes are still facing the forward to the front side of your mat. Okay, kitty is resting. That back heel is up. So we're really mostly on the toes or the forefoot of that back foot. Really focus pressing straight down into that front foot. Okay, if you need a little bit more balance and stability, feel free to widen your base from right to left. If you want to walk that front foot over to the right a little bit more, that might help. Keep hands on hips if you'd like to, or you might lift them up and overhead like there's a beach ball in between the hands. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, we're going to add some motion. So we're going to start to kind of swing the arms back, hinge forward at the waist, and then inhale, come right back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. And inhale, rise. Exhale, come to heart center. And then start to tap the back foot forward to meet the front foot. Good. Shake things out. Roll the shoulders, shake out the hips. Move the feet around if you'd like to. And then we're going to go to the other side. You're fine where you are. So again, we're at the front of the mat. Feet hip width apart. Bend those knees a little bit. Hands can start out resting on the hips. Good. Shift over to that left foot, mostly. When you're ready, step that right foot all the way back. Shoulders stack right on top of the hips. Okay, remember that back foot, which is now my right foot. I'm up on the toes. Toes are facing forward. Heel is lifted. My front or left foot is pressing straight down into the mat. Jaw relaxed, get your balance, get your stability. That might mean widening the stance from right to left. Stay here with the hands, come to heart center, and maybe lift them up overhead. Crescent lunge. Jaw relaxed as you breathe. One more inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward at the waist, swing those arms back, inhale back up. Exhale forward. Exhale, lower. Inhaling up. Exhale to heart center. And then when you're ready, begin to tap that back foot forward to meet the front foot. Shake things out, move things around. Take some deep breaths and let out some sighs if you like to. We're going to do one more standing position here. Tree pose. So wherever you are, if you're on carpet, that's a little bit more of a challenge because there's some cushion there. If you want a little bit more of a stable floor and you have a hard floor option or concrete to stand on, that will give you a little bit more stability. So choose your option. You can even put your hand on the wall, the back of a chair, something to kind of just aid in your balance if you'd like to. We're just going to start with hands on hips. Feet come together. We're going to ground down through whichever foot you want to start with. I'm going to say the right foot for now. So grounding down through the right foot, stable right there. When you're ready, I'm going to bring my left toes to just rest very gently on the surface that I'm standing on, which is my mat. This already can be challenging to your balance and strengthening and improving for your balance ability. Now, if you practice tree pose, by all means, you go into that tree that you like the best. Stay here if you'd like to, or I'm going to just kind of slide my left foot right up my inner right leg. And I'm going to keep my knee forward here, my left knee. But if you want to kind of open up the rotation of your hip, by all means do that. Kind of point the knee out over and to your left or to your right, depending on your direction here. Breath is important. Relaxing the shoulders and the jaw. Feel free to bring the hands into heart center. You might grow them out to a T or up overhead. There's all sorts of options here. Just a few more breaths. One more inhale here, and then as you exhale, just come down. Both feet meet the ground. Shimmy out the hips, whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, bring those feet back together. Grounding intentionally here through that left foot. And then when you're ready, I'm going to bring my right set of toes to rest gently on my mat. And I'm checking in before I move into another level, so to speak. I'm going to make sure my shoulders are relaxed, my jaw is relaxed. I've got my balance. I'm keeping my hips level. And then you might move into another version of tree. I'm sliding my right foot up a little further. So almost pretty much fully dependent now on that grounded leg. Arms and hands can come into whichever position you enjoy, or what you want to challenge yourself with. Jaw relaxed here, just breathe. Couple more breaths. And then let's do one more inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower right back down to your surface there. Shake out the hips, the arms, whatever you'd like. Maybe bend into the knees a little bit. Just whatever feels right in your body. You know your body enough to know if you need to stretch out those toes a little bit more, you know? Okay, so that's really just a short little practice. Come into a position for these next few minutes if you have that freedom to do so. You can either end your practice standing in mountain pose, eyes closed again, just like how we started. Really tune into the breath. You can come to a seated position, cross-legged, if that's accessible to you. If it's not, there's no rules really. You just listen to your body. That's the only rule, is you really listen to your body. If you feel more comfortable with a leg extended or both legs extended, go for it. If you'd like to come all the way down to corpse pose, to your back, knees bent or legs extended, find a position now that's comfortable for you, where you can tune into the breath. Maybe even set a meditation app to begin here, or some music, anything that you know that would aid in calming the mind and tuning into the breath and just giving yourself time to be. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.